good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Illinois' offense will have the opening possession of the game. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks it into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Illinois, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Returner brings it out to the 13.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down, Illinois.
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Oh, he's got a chance. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. this could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off play action. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air, it's Algier. Snagged out of the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Western Michigan, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, Cavazos. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Western Michigan, 17. Illinois, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Finds a little space. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Puts it out of the air. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. And that one's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Caught close to the marker. It's Cavazos. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Jukes his way for more. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Dropping back, it's Algier. On the run, fires downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's in open space downfield. Lots of running room. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Illinois.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Still on his feet. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. He's past the 30. Still running at the 40. Flying down the right side. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Illinois, 21.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Another incompletion on third down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking for a gap. It's Grove. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Algier. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wide receiver comes in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Blow. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the right side. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Trying to bully their way in. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Number 17.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game in the 4th quarter when your team needed it. The game now tied because of his foot.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To throw, it's Algier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Using the quick game. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Marches ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Trying to barge in. He's not leg, and what a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives in between the uprights. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. Got his man in the middle. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Quickly complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Out of bounds at the 28. And
Give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Hand off from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They move on top here on the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Setting up for the PAT. When it gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Algier. He's got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big